Hey loves, your girl is back with another recap, and oh my god, you guys, you won't believe the hot tea that I'm about to spill. Since, well, Dramageddon is seriously happening, y'all. It's all going down at once this time between Charli and Dixie Damelio, James Charles, and Trisha Paytas. And on top of that, you guys, Zoe Laverne just admitted yesterday that she groomed her 13-year-old best friend. How shocking. I know, you guys, a lot is happening on the internet right now, so without any delay, let's get right into the drama. Yup, you heard it right, you guys. Charli Damelio just got canceled by the entire internet. And let me just say, things are getting even worse. Anyways, if some of you guys have seen my previous videos, you probably know how Charli Damelio got dragged this week for saying she's ungrateful for her 95 million followers. And ever since that happened, the TikTok community hasn't been happy with Charli because it seemed like she just didn't care about her fans. So they were quick to come after her with millions of people leaving many hate comments under her TikTok videos. And boom, that's when the entire situation became a full-blown disaster for Charli. Not only did she start trending on Twitter, but she also lost over 1 million followers on TikTok in under 24 hours. Can you guys believe that? However, I've gotta say, this was nothing compared to what was about to happen to her next. Since, well, the second she got canceled on the internet, none other than Trisha Paytas decided to call Charli and her entire family out in a TikTok video that went viral. And that's when the situation got much worse.
You know, sea of the land, sea of the land.
Just do it. You're good.
Classic Dixie.
I threw up.
That was not good. It's a very dramatic scene.
Now guys, after Trisha threw this huge bomb at Charli, she started trending real quick on Twitter as well. And it honestly got to the point where Charli was forced to go on live and explain her side of the story. But of course, she had a full breakdown the second she got on live and saw the entire internet was against her. Here's what she had to say.
You didn't see the behind the camera thing? Chef Aaron and my content manager Tommy were like, Dixie, like, eat the snails, like, it'll be funny, just eat them. Because they know that if she eats a snail, she's not gonna react to it well, and it was like one big joke throughout the family. Sorry. Seeing how people reacted to this, like, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. Like, this is messed up stuff that people are saying. Like, people telling me to hang myself, people just like blatantly disrespecting the fact that I'm still a human being is not okay at all.
While Charli was on live, she received a lot of support and love from many TikTokers and influencers such as Mala Trevejo, Abby Lee Miller, and Noah Schnapp. And not gonna lie, it gave her the courage to collect herself and clap back at Trisha Paytas once and for all, since she was the first person to drag her once she got canceled.
I'm just gonna say it, Trisha Paytas, like, this is not, sorry, just you have been completely rude to me multiple times, saying she doesn't have a personality, she can't dance, she's basic. Like, you have your own problems, please stop worrying about mine.
And while Charli was going off on Trisha, James Charles was out there standing up for Charli too, and threw shade at Trisha Paytas in a tweet. This Charli situation is not sitting right with me. 100 million followers in 1 year, and y'all expect her to know how to be a perfect role model? Death threats because she's a picky eater and made a joke about a milestone? 30-plus-year-olds dragging someone half their age? Feels familiar.
I know that's right.
The minute after James tweeted this, you guys, things got a little bit heated between him and Trisha Paytas, since she quickly came after his wig in a TikTok video. And you guys, Trisha had the audacity to call James Charles a child groomer.
How is it that James Charles is the victim in every single situation? You are the next Tyler Oakley going into obscurity real soon because you have no humility, you don't take any accountability, you keep going around, rocking around with no masks, slapping with people with no masks. The only time you've ever been a victim is when your parents allowed you to be friends with a middle-aged woman. Now Charli is the underage victim to you, James.
Now, when Trisha threw accusations towards James left and right, it didn't really end well for her, since not an hour after she posted the video, the situation got even messier when James decided to hit back at Trisha in a TikTok video. And not gonna lie, he really buried her career underground.
To insinuate that the relationship between Charli and I is anything other than just a friendship is absolutely disgusting. And Charli and I, despite not being the same age, had one thing in common, which was she's coming to the spotlight at a very, very young age. This is something that Trisha has never experienced because the only reason she is in the spotlight is because she has said racist things. She said the N-word, she's done blackface, she offended the trans community, she offended the DID community. She said Hitler wasn't that bad of a guy, voted for Trump, and has started a fight with about every single other creator on this platform.
Yes.
Anyways, after the entire situation went down between Charli, James, and Trisha, the entire internet was shook, y'all. How did it get so messy so fast? It's honestly got a lot of people talking and sharing their opinions. This situation was blown way out of proportion. Meanwhile, Tony Lopez and Zoe Laverne still have a platform, and y'all just get mad because of silly things. Trisha just needs to keep her mouth shut. She claims she's just giving constructive criticism when really she's being disrespectful and rude and disgusting. Anyways, loves, what's your opinion on people canceling Charli over this? Also, what are your thoughts on James and Trisha involving themselves in this situation? Let me know in the comments down below. Wow, it must have been a huge mess in the Damelio house yesterday since both sisters got canceled in a second. How mind-blowing is that? Anyways, so we can definitely confirm from now on that people were targeting Charli and Dixie this entire week. And not gonna lie, it must have been a plan that people were plotting against the Damelios since they both got attacked at the same time. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, you guys, is that not a day ago, the entire internet went off on Dixie when she was caught being hella rude in her YouTube video, as well as showing zero manners to her chef.
But unfortunately, that's how a lot of influencers.
What is this?
Oh my god.
See?
It sometimes happens when.
After this video was posted, millions of people were quick to jump on Dixie and attack her without understanding the situation. However, Dixie was brave enough to hit back at her haters in a TikTok video where she addressed all the unnecessary hate she received. Take a look at this.
My family and I have been working with Chef Aaron May for a couple months now, working on content for our channel and working on content for his channel, and made an amazing friendship. So basically my team knows I throw up a lot. I can throw up at the smell, the thought, or the taste of anything. So when they saw the snails, they were like, oh, let's get her and try to see if we can get a reaction out of her.
You're doing a lot of things, and I.
So basically that clip that wasn't in the original video is my team and Chef Aaron May trying to convince me to try snail, knowing that I would have a reaction.
And not only did Dixie put her haters in their place, but she even posted a long statement talking about how her own chef was the one who told her to eat the snail, since he knew that Dixie would have a huge reaction and throw up. Chef is a close family friend, and we love him and everything he does. He was standing behind the camera telling me to eat a snail, knowing I would have a reaction. In no way would I ever want to come off as disrespectful because it was all jokes. Who do I need to apologize to? The snail? The people that made me eat a snail knowing I would throw up? It was set up for a reaction. Now, this whole mess later seemed to finally come to an end until Trisha Paytas got involved, as she was not happy with how Dixie handled the situation. So she instead decided to start an internet war between her and Dixie after she posted a bunch of TikTok videos talking about how Dixie is in fact spoiled, rude, and disrespectful.
This was not an apology, girl. This was not a sincere apology. You're making excuses after excuses after excuses. But she is saying in this clip that her team knows that she'll puke at anything, at the smell of anything. Why set her up in this situation? Are they setting her up for sabotage? Do they want to make her look bratty? Do they want her to make hated? Was this all a PR stunt just to get more views and followers to her?
Imagine calling out teenagers just to stay relevant. Anyways, after this whole drama got worse because of Trisha, Dixie didn't even bother responding back at her. However, what she did instead, you guys, was make a dance video to an audio of Trisha saying the N-word.
The police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got a bag cause I'm brown and not the other color, so police think.
And guys, if you really thought Dixie couldn't pop off anymore, well, she also wrote this shady caption towards Trisha under the TikTok video as well. I couldn't find the sound for this dance, so I chose a random one. Hope that's okay. Anyways, let's bring back the renegade. When this entire situation blew up because of Trisha, yet again, many fans also had something to say about it. And let me just say, there were a lot of mixed opinions about it. Dixie is the older sibling we all need. Trisha is criticizing everyone when she did more stuff than anyone. She's offended every community and is now trying to criticize teens for the dumbest things. Performative criticism. I liked her, but she not cool for doing that. Trisha ain't cool for singing to the N-word. Both of them look like idiots here. Anyways, loves, what's your opinion on Trisha beefing with Dixie? Do you think they could have handled it more maturely than this? Let me know in the comments. And now for something totally unexpected. Zoe Laverne just admitted this week that she groomed her 13-year-old best friend, Connor. How worse could this honestly get? If you guys have seen my previous video, you probably saw how Zoe caused a huge mess earlier this week after she returned to social media. And not gonna lie, the minute after she started posting videos normally on her TikTok account, things have gone from bad to worse. And by worse, I mean she literally exposed herself this week after she was caught with a picture of her and Connor in her phone case. And guys, if you really thought this was the only tea about Zoe, well then you probably haven't seen the video where she outed herself as she admitted that she groomed Connor. Yep, the weirdest part about this is that she admitted it while answering a question that outright asked her whether she groomed her underage bestie or not. And I want y'all to focus on the audio she was lip syncing to.
Where I am inside, fucking die.
As you guys can imagine, this video went viral real quick and Zoe immediately got destroyed by many people as she is still out here throwing hints that she did in fact groom 13-year-old Connor. Here's how people reacted to it. Is this her way of admitting she grooms children and saying she'll never change? My God, arrest her already. It's the fact that TikTok protects people like her and Tony like they won't get investigated at some point and sent to jail. The worst part is that she still has millions of 9-year-old fans. Anyways, loves, what's your opinion on Zoe exposing her truth about her and Connor? Also, let me know your thoughts on today's scandalous recap down below. I love you so much.